You know, the truth is, I always talk about emotions, emotional sobriety, emotional alchemy. How do we transmute these lower level thoughts when you're feeling like garbage, when you're scared, when you're trying to go to the next level? It's all about regulating your nervous system, because when our nervous system is out of whack, it keeps like bathing our body in these fear-based chemicals, adrenaline, cortisol, all of these hormones that keep us amped up, and we cannot be in rest and digest. We are always in a sympathetic state. Our body is hypervigilant. We cannot relax, and that is the number one reason I personally experience this, and I still do sometimes. I was just editing that video right now, and I was sitting down there at the pool, and I was like, maybe they want to see what's on the other side. This is what's on the other side. That's my view. We're in Greece. Isn't it amazing? This is our beautiful little area, and now I'm walking backwards. This is the car that Cleona rented and I drove last night. Everyone's alive, thank God. You know, when they talk about manifestation or law of attraction, that's what keeps us from attracting and receiving. We cannot receive if we are not in a receptive state. And if we are in a defensive state, a blocked state, walls are up, protective state, we can't receive anything energetically, like we truly can't. And physically, we can't either when we're protecting ourselves. When we hear about the law of attraction, the law of vibration, frequency, all this stuff, what it really is basically is it's your emotional state. It's a state of your nervous system. If you are not relaxed in a parasympathetic state, meaning rest and digest, you can receive, you're open. You're most likely in a sympathetic state, in a defensive, hypervigilant state. You're not relaxed. You're not in a place to receive. And so that's something that kind of was like an aha for me. I was like, oh my God, I'm always in a state of fear subconsciously, right? I'm not aware of it, but I'm always in a defensive, hypervigilant state, worrying, right? New level, new devil. I'm always growing, so there's always something to be afraid of. And that's okay. That's okay. But how do I regulate my emotions? Like, how do I regulate my nervous system? Through tapping, EFT, emotional freedom technique. The tapping, you know, when I'm going this, tapping, and it works. Let me tell you, it works. EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. If you've heard of EMDR, it's a modality of therapy. There's ants everywhere. That can regulate, that can clear these unconscious beliefs. It can reduce the subjective level of disturbance in your body, in your nervous system, okay? So EMDR, EFT, IFS parts work, internal family systems. It's called parts work. It's like shadow work, inner child work, all that sort of thing. But I mean, it's called parts work. Like we have all these parts of us, and they're really just identifying and putting an identity to certain beliefs that perpetuate in our mind, like these negative thought cycles. Anyways, so this is what worked for me. Literally, this is what I did to change my life and to continue to grow. And like I said, it's not that I'm not ever scared. It's just that I can get out of it very fast, and I can clear my energy, and I can get into a state of receiving, receptive mode, right? We all want to receive all the abundance, whether it be in health, with money, with relationships, with love, with experiences, with health, mental health, abundance and mental health. Getting into a receptive state, right? Getting into a receptive state, which means I'm going to have to be in a regulated state. And these are these therapeutic modalities, and that is what got me there, by practicing as a therapist, by working with other people, and doing my own therapy. And that has been a game changer for me. So those are like my 3 tools that have helped me and that keep me sane. So what I'm doing is, I coach, right? And I'm a therapist. So I'm doing this offer where I'm molding the 2. I mean, I've already kind of done therapeutic coaching in my past, but I'm doing this offer where it's those 3 modalities. It's IFS, internal family systems, EMDR, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, as well as EFT, emotional freedom technique, the tapping. And so I'm calling it release to receive, releasing the identification, releasing the old blocks, the old beliefs, and putting yourself in a regulated state so you can clear your energy and all of those negative beliefs that just don't serve you, like if you're ready for the next level. So I'm calling it release to receive. So you release that tension in your body, those toxic thoughts, those subconscious thoughts that keep your nervous system all amped up and wired and keep you away from that receptive mode, okay? So if you are in a place, I don't care if you just went through a breakup, if you are contemplating switching jobs, if you want to up your game with making more income, if you want to feel more stable mentally so that you can enjoy life more, I would love to work with you. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, I have 10 spots open. So I cleared out my schedule to have 10 spots available for a session package called Release to Receive. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, I would love to work with you. I'm already working with someone, and it's freaking magical. I don't know why I didn't do this before. So anyways, that is my new offer. If that resonates with you, please reach out, message me, or it's actually in the link in my profile. So click on that, and I look forward to working with you.